Okay, that's the start of the Weir to Walney cycle path in my world. See how this one goes. Going over the Weir Bridge into the city centre to Spoons. And someone still hasn't come back to collect his bolt. Boom, boom. And an old rivet. I'm following the National Cycle Network, number 1 and number 70. I am out of Sunderland. Here we go. W2W, I didn't think I'd see that. There's a few thousand people living in these flats. Wow. I'm in Houghton Lure Springs. Roker Pier 10, Durham City 6.5. W2W. Patience is a virtue.
100 yards, go straight and continue on.
Durham. Back under the A1 now again. Jailsgate Moor Hotel, my stop for the night. Can't complain, 45 quid with breakfast. Story of the afternoon after cycling to Sunderland from concert this morning. Bang on 16. Back from Sunderland to Durham via Houghton Lure Spring. That's a bit messy there. And all them broken trees. Durham Cathedral. What's all these broken trees all about here? Why don't they just bloody clear them? Because they haven't had a bloody storm for months or years. It's the height of summer now. And this side, building sites. Darts. At breakfast the next morning. Boom. Durham to Barnard Castle. About 35-40 miles today. Oh. Thank you. It's all about disused railway.
40 yards, turn right onto Brandon to District Railway Car. Then keep left. Now keep left.
How nice is this? Willington.
Come on, Patty. It's a little roundabout for you.
Cheers. Toronto bypass. Bishop Auckland.
Now exit onto Highgate Gate.
Auckland Tower.
Now keep left. Then go straight.
onwards and upwards, or downwards. Come from over there. Little ford in the road, just like White's Bridge in Bangor. Pie stop. On my way to Barnard Castle, and I'm within 2 minds what to do. Stay there or carry on, I'm early. It took an age to get out of Bishop Auckland. So lucky I've got this downloaded on my app. Going through loads of housing estates. I would have been buggered without this. Nice enough route. West Twick. All of the villages around here have got blue signs with yellow borders and a little emblem above the writing to represent the village. Barnard Castle. Mr. Dominic Cummings' territory. The Bowes Museum. What a beauty. Smart. Turk's Head once again. I wonder if they've got the same characters in there than the Turk's Head in Ulster.
Now continue straight on Wolf Market.
Whoa, Greggs, Auntie. I didn't think there'd be a Greggs here with it being in the national park. Castle. Now this is my intended stop for tonight, but I'm going to give it a miss and crack on. It's only about 2:30. I'll see if I can make it to Kirkby Stevens, or I'll wild camp otherwise. Lartington. Bowes.
Follow this way for 2.33 miles.
Bowes. The council too lazy to clear the shrubs. Bit like Wales. And them hills in the far distance are probably the hills I came over a few days ago on the coast to coast. I'm going to be visiting the Tan Hill pub in an hour or so. Highest pub in England, never been before. I'll have a drink in there for sentimental reasons, and that's where it crosses the Pennine Way, but I will visit again when I walk the Pennine Way. Just me and nobody else. Defaid William Morgan, defaid William Morgan, yr hyn sy'n poen i'r ardal hon. Woo! Ha hwyl! Ia, dwi'n gwybod. Sgyn i'n dewis. Balls moor. Tricky, tricky. I did not know this at the time, but I was on the Pennine Way now, and the surface is very uneven, as you can see. Hello there.
Oh, hello.
What are you up to?
Tan Hill Inn.
Oh yeah. Which trail are you doing?
I started Johnny Groats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I'm mixing and matching my own sort of trails. So
Good God.
I came down through the Cairngorm.
Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you going Land's End?
No.
Eventually?
No. I'm just going to as far as Calder Valley.
All right, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
about half.
Pennine Way. Tan Hill. 3.25. Oh well, time to get off here now. Definitely not a go fast track this now. That's the end of that.
Continue straight on Long Causeway.
I can start moving a little bit now. Going nowhere fast, as it were. I'm at Tan Hill. The most remote pub in Britain. The only pub run by a generator, I think.
Next, go
You
straight.
don't see any electric pylons around here.
Now continue straight on Clay Hill.
I never knew I would be coming this way. I'm so glad I have. These sheep. World famous Tan Hill Inn, highest pub in the British Isles. Sorry, pal. Highest in at 1732 feet. And the jennies are behind them fences over there. Cheerio until the Pennine Way walk. Kirkby Stephen W2W. Woo! Windy road, Dick. I'm just hoping this camera picks this road up. Now that's naughty. You're supposed to say welcome to Cumbria. Well, this is absolutely lovely. Yeehaw! Woo! Now on top of that hill over there, I'm just hoping this is going to pick this up. It's a 9 standards rig. I was at them 3 years ago when I was walking the coast to coast, and it's a basically 9 pile of triangular rocks, and nobody knows why they're there. And I'm staying in the same campsite tonight as I did 3 years ago in Kirkby Stephen. And in front of me now are the eastern slopes of the Lake District, believe me or not. Ow, bang, bang. 6 miles for some chips. Fantastic chippy in Kirkby Stevens. Fucking hell. Woo! Oh. W2W. That's me. I'm virtually at the exact spot where I was 3 years ago when I walked the coast to coast. I had a shitty little tunnel tent then where I could hardly move any of my body. Story of the day, 60.5. I can safely say that this is the furthest I've ever travelled without an engine. So here I am. I ended up doing about 20 to 25 mile more than I planned. I was in Barnard Castle about 2 o'clock, so I just plodded on, and I've cut this trip short now by 1 day. I'm going to finish this now in 2 days instead of 3, which means I'm going to be spending more money. There's no campsite in Barrow, so Airbnb, I've just booked that now for Sunday night. Plus, I'll be there for the footy. Record day for me today, 60 miles. First time I've ever done 60 miles in a day on a bike, I think. On that note, North Star. Florida, good morning. Cup of tea before setting off. Them people turned up there last night with a massive big tent. I was in the wrong place. I had to move into the backpacking area. Land's End 441, John O'Groats 418. This is why most people stop here. Coast to coast, St. Bees 72, Robin Hood's Bay 91. All the coast to coast walkers. Okay, just gone out of Kirkby Stevens. 40 odd miles today to Wither Slack campsite via Kendal. Miserable day, but it's not raining. Unable to see to the far distance, unfortunately, but still lovely rolling countryside. Come from over there, the old snow post. Ooh. Back of beyond. Shame about the views. Oh well. Absolutely beautiful. Orton, the Westmoreland Dales. Little market here. And Just in that beer garden there was my intended stop for tonight. George Hotel. I camped there 3 years ago and I had a good few drinks on this bench here with some people I met on the trail. When in Rome, and in front of me is the M6 where both carriages are separated, and that's the southbound carriageway there, and the northbound carriageway you can see underneath this bridge. Now I'm in between both carriages of the iconic M6 motorway, accompanied by sheep. Sharp 5.5. And these here must be train spotters. This is the main West Coast Railway from London to Glasgow. Once again.
It's due through here. 11th.
Classic case of each to their own. That train is going to be doing about 80 miles an hour probably. There were a number of cars parked along this little lane, waiting for the steam train to pass. I've spoken to 5 train spotters now in the last quarter of an hour or so, and they've got nothing to tell you. I think that they're thinking that you're taking the piss out of them, really, which I'm not. Kendal, I've gone miles off my downloaded route, which is in front of me in them hills somewhere, but I later found out it's a gravel bridleway, which I'm not doing on this bike. Nice viaduct in front of me. Oh, this is narrow. Wow. Hello. Smart. A little bit of level cycling, it's all up and down. This is the hardest day so far of the whole tour. Endless single track lanes. Still nice. Not whinging. Hello, boy. Fucking hell. Woo! Jeez. Ma eisiau gwachad! Fuck! Hell! Kendal Railway Station.
The tour is now ahead of you. Prepare to go straight.
Kendal.
Now make a U-turn.
Miles Thompson. Caravan and Motorhome Club, welcome to Kendal. Fforma I fi. The hills have calmed down a bit since Kendal, thanks goodness. Yo man, another killer. Fucking hell. Bloody hell!
Follow this way for 650 yards.
I haven't seen the W2W sign since about Durham, I don't think. Replaced with the old bicycle in a circle.
Take the next right.
Aye. Been going parallel with the main road now for a few miles. All good in the hood. This would have been the main road into Barrow about 30 years ago probably. Well, how about that? a little cocktail bar in the campsite and a Thatcher's before pitching my tent up. Story of day, another biggie, 46 and a half. That was very hilly. Toughest day of the holiday. All good. Derby arms with her slack. Last day of the coast to coast and it's raining. All these flies are having a whale of a time. And I'm making myself a dangerous cup of tea in the vestibule, which is not so advised. Belvita, last one. My bike. Moss Howe Farm. Excellent place. Lot of character to it. Dull day, but it stopped raining, which is the main thing. Grange over Sands, Cymbrian Bloom winners 2011, 10 years ago.
120 yards, go straight onto Lindy Drive.
Morecambe Bay across the estuary over there. Can't see a thing. On a clear day you could see Blackpool Tower here. Panorama of skyline around Morecambe Bay from Grange over Sands Promenade. There's no point putting any pennies in that today. Shame. More of the same now as yesterday. Small, winding, hilly roads. Cartmel, one of the smallest places in the UK with a race course this. Here's the iconic racecourse. And there's a classic car show here today, hence all the traffic. All routes.
In 90 yards, keep left onto road.
There's some serious hills around these parts.
In 120 yards, keep left at the pool.
Nice little hamlet, whatever it's
Now
called.
keep left, then turn left.
God. Nice riverside track here. Lovely cycling now. I'm doing some exercise now. When I'm doing these big hills, I'm just sitting on my backside going down doing nothing, and I tend to walk most of the bloody hills back up. Slow going at the moment. Bits of excitement.
Take the next left, then turn right.
Now I'm quite high here now, having come up a hill again, and my camera's pointing towards Lancashire and Morecambe. Can't see nothing, unfortunately. Shame.
Follow this.
Laurel and Hardy town. Ulverston, twinned with Albert, France. I believe this monument is the beginning of the Cumbria Way walk. From Ulverston to Carlisle. An impressive church there in the middle of nowhere. Such a waste. Sucks the energy right from me. Same as yesterday. As I'm nearing Barrow, there's no sign of this Route 70. Dychryn fi! Another hill coming up now. I've got nothing left. Wow, Porsche oren. Posh. Come from over there. Stunning. Fyrnes Abbey.
Now exit onto Jude Road. Now turn right.
Massive shipbuilding works here. Walney!
You have arrived. See you soon.
W2W, we're to Whitby and we're. That's not much of an effort really, is it, putting a bloody sticker on a pole. And this is the new England Coast Path walking route with the acorn. So they've decided that this is going to be a national trail. Fantastic week. From this Irish Sea over to the North Sea and back. Final story of the day, 35. Another day. Tough as anything. Boom.